You're currently being balanced on a doorknob in a molecular modeling kit. Hello, my name is Jen, aka faeubee, and for today's video, my first ever YouTube video, which is kind of crazy to say, I thought I would do a sketchbook tour. The sketchbook that I'm going to be showing you guys today is this one right here. I didn't recently finish this. This was actually finished a year ago, but I've been working on a new sketchbook. It's this one right here. This has been my current what the freak? This has been my current sketchbook for the past few months, and of course when I finish this one, I will do a tour on this one. Today I wanted to show you guys this one, which was completed from 2023 to 2025, and I feel like the sketchbook is really special to me just because I feel like this is a sketchbook where I really kind of found my voice in my art. Later you can kind of see how my art style really sort of evolved, and I kind of started to discover what I really like to draw and what sort of speaks to me and what like art styles I'm drawn to. This is kind of like my self-discovery sketchbook. But yes, it's also very realistic. Hopefully this sketchbook will give you guys some inspiration and to show you that your art really can progress in quite a short amount of time. So hopefully this can give you some inspiration and just a glimpse into what things intrigue me and kind of align with me. So yeah, let's get into the sketchbook tour. Okay, sorry if you can still hear the vacuum in the background. My neighbor thought it was an awesome time to start vacuuming right now, so also as I was setting up my camera, I literally found a ginormous spider on my wall, and I tried to trap it to take it outside, but then it escaped, and then I just watched it crawl under my desk. So I'm kind of scared balls right now, but you know what? It's okay, I'll just wait for it to come out. Yeah! Okay, this is a sketchbook. As you can see, I just have like a few stickers on it. Definitely not as much as my newer sketchbook. This one I kind of just went crazy because I was procrastinating studying for my final, but but yes, let's get into it. Also, sorry if you can see the wire. Let me move this. There we go. Okay. Just a warning, some of these are like mega old, but you're gonna see progress. Okay. Okay. These are from 3 years ago. I just have like random post-it notes because at my old job, one of the things I did was cashiering, and sometimes it got boring. So I would just draw things. As you can see, I was not very good at drawing armor, but that definitely improved later on. But yeah, I was really into fairies, so I would draw a lot of fairies and stuff. I don't know what this is. I kind of just wanted to do like a little thing with colored pencils and just draw like something kind of 60s space girl. This is from when my family went on vacation and I wanted to stay on the beach, but they left and I just stayed on the beach by myself. Some more fairies. This one, I think this is like one of my first attempts at drawing armor, but this one I just drew like without a reference, which honestly, for the fact that I wasn't experienced with drawing armor and without a reference, it's not bad. This one was with, oh my god, I can't speak. This one was with pen. I really like drawing in pen, as you can tell. I feel like really fun. This was just like some pencil portraits. This one was from a reference. This one I kind of just did from imagination, but I really love like the way his hair turned out. I think like the shapes are like really satisfying for some reason, so I definitely want to try to bring that back. I just like how angular it is. This page, this is like a bunny with armor. This page, these like little daggers here are from Pinterest, and then I just drew like a random guy. If there's something in here that I ended up turning digital and then like continuing it, I'll like share a photo somewhere on the screen here. But this one's one of the ones that I did that for. So I just colored it in digitally, so I think it turned out pretty cool. Same with this one, this drawing of Elle. I really wanted to, as you can tell, I was getting really into like cyber sigillism, and I wanted to just draw like little fun borders and things like that. So I really like how this one turned out. This is drawing of Misa that I did with my friend Isabella at a park, and it was just really, really fun. This is just like a random person. I don't know why, but I really like her eyes. I think they kind of remind me of like the Persona art style, even though it's not really anything Persona, but I'm very influenced by, like, at least in my more recent art is definitely very influenced by Persona art. I just think it's really awesome. And then here's a drawing of Jon Snow because he's literally like baby girl, so I had to draw him. Oh, I really like this page. So this is another like little experiment I did with colored pencils. I definitely want to get more into it. It's just these were done with like just regular like Crayola colored pencils, but this is I found this image on Pinterest, but I think it's from a movie called The Salt Prince, if I'm not mistaken. So I wanted to draw her and just kind of challenge myself to draw like a little veil. So I think it turned out quite nice. And then this one was an armor study I did, and I just think it turned out really cool. Like, I'm very proud of how this one turned out. It's definitely one of my like best drawings in the sketchbook. I just like sat down for a while and just really like put all my time into this, and I think it turned out really awesome. And I definitely learned a lot about how to like color and shade armor, because it looks like a lot of random things when you just like zoom in, but when you zoom out, like it makes sense. So I'm definitely quite proud of this one, and I put like a ton of hairspray on it so it wouldn't transfer. So I guess it worked. These are just some figure drawings, nothing too special, honestly. I definitely want to get better at drawing anatomy, but I mean, everyone says that. I don't know, I just hate practicing anatomy specifically. Like, I need to just draw and then learn from just drawing, like regular drawings, not necessarily sitting down and practicing anatomy specifically, but I don't know, that's just kind of how I function. These are just some sketches of Daenerys. I love her, she's a girl boss. This is just another like random drawing, and then this is a sketch of my brother that I never finished. Here's another like really rough night drawing. Why is he putting his hand on the blade? I couldn't tell you. And then this one is a drawing I did at a cafe with my friends. I really like the way her makeup looks. Also, sorry if you can hear like me moving around. I'm like sitting on my chair with my knees because I'm scared that the spider's gonna crawl up my leg. Here's another little drawing. I kind of like, even though it's like really simple, I kind of like how it turned out. This one was after I watched Cabaret, and that one song stuck with me. It's like, everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Like, oh my god, that film is just so good. If you guys have not watched Cabaret, I really recommend it. These are just random drawings with my siblings. My sister asked me to draw her. That's my little sister, and then my sister and my brother. And then me, my cat, and then just random stuff, Doma pumpkin and a furry lion. I don't know. I don't draw furries. I don't know why that's there. And then this one's just like a ballpoint pen drawing. I just wanted to just draw like a cute girl inspired by like Blythe dolls. So I actually really like how this turned out. This one, it's kind of event drawing, but not really. I was just feeling really tired and like kind of sad these days, so I just drew this. But I really love how it turned out. I tried to make this into a digital like drawing, but I didn't really like how it was turning out. I kind of like the original, just like pencil drawing, but who knows, I might post it someday. But I really love how it turned out. It's just very like somber, which I love. Random sigil, just random sketches. I like drew myself making a paper snowflake because I realized I haven't made a paper snowflake in a long time, so I drew myself making one instead of making a paper snowflake for some reason. This, oh, I never finished this, but I just saw a picture of, oh my god, a gazelle. I think that's what this animal is called. And I wanted to like make it kind of spooky, but I never finished it. But it's just like a ballpoint pen, and then this is just like a photo study of a nun. I really like this page too. I just wanted to draw a bunch of fairies, so that's what I did. And yeah, I just really love like the way their eyes turned out in this one. I feel like I really started to experiment with the way that I drew hair. So I definitely had a lot of fun with this page. This page right here, just another pen drawing of a knight, and Phantom of the Opera, of course. I literally love that musical so much. It's literally the best. This was a drawing that I drew of a like little keychain that my friend made for me for my birthday last year, and it was literally so cute, so I had to draw it. And then this is just like a little, it's kind of like an inner child drawing, I don't know. But I drew like this princess girl and then like sparkles and a deer and stuff like that, and I just think it's kind of a healing drawing. This one, oh my god, I tried to draw like a random elf guy, but then it literally turned out to be Legolas. Like like no matter what I'm drawing, you just can't escape Legolas. Like he's always looming, he's always there. So then I have like this random shield, key, and horse. These are just like random Pinterest drawings. This one was from a opera that I went to watch with my friend Isabella. This is actually like the first opera I've ever seen, and it was called Così fan tutte, which was like Battle of the Sexes, and it was literally so hilarious. It was so like awesome because I've seen like live like theatrical performances before, but opera is just really something else, and it was just so cool. I watched it at the LA Opera, and it was part of like this honors trip thing that my school did, so we got to watch it for free, and it was like one of their like last rehearsals. So that definitely like inspired me, and I went to go back to watch I think one or two more. So I definitely want to like in the future, when I'm like super rich and have a ton of money, is go see more operas because they're really awesome. These are just a bunch of pen drawings. I really like how this turned out actually. I forgot this was in here, but it's just a girl with like a bunch of tapestries, and I just wanted to draw a lot of different kinds of fabrics, so that's what I did, kind of inspired by like medieval styles and tents and things like that. So that's kind of what I was going for here. This is just like a little card, like Alice in Wonderland drawing. I think I got inspired by like a Pinterest image. This is one of the first drawings of my Wizard Montgomery for my like future game / OC world that I'm planning to make in the future, or that I'm currently working on. He looks very different now, but this was one of his like first design ideas that I wanted. So yes. And then this one is another opera that I went to go see after that one. This one was called Eindamar, which is like Fountain of Tears, and it was a lot more different than the first one, because the first one was very comedic, but this one was like really like kind of shocking and impactful about like war and things like that. So I wrote down a couple of quotes here that were said in the opera, and it was a really great experience. This one is just sketches of George Harrison because for some reason last year I got like really into the Beatles again, and George Harrison was like the only thing I was thinking about. So I just drew him, and then these are just like some figure drawings that I did. Oh, I never finished this, but it was like a drawing of the Beatles. So we have the Beatles here. As you can see, I like started and I just didn't finish. So, but it's basically supposed to be them coming out of a TV here. I think this was also inspired by an image on Pinterest, but I definitely want to go back and maybe rework this someday because I kind of like the concept of them like coming out of the TV. So this page right here, there's a lot going on. So on the bottom here was like a little like storyboard that I was making for like a little animation thing that I wanted to do, and it was basically like the concept was like, what is my future lover doing right now? It's kind of dumb, but as a hopeless romantic, like, you can't blame me for this, okay? So basically it was like, the idea was like two people just going through their day, but they're kind of doing like the same things but in their own sort of ways. It's like without knowing they exist kind of thing. So it's like them getting ready in class, grocery store, at their desk, whatever. I never actually did it though, but I just thought the idea was kind of cute. It's like two completely different people can be on like opposite sides of the world, but not know that they're actually going to end up together, which I think is a really cute concept. And then just a couple of pencil sketches. I did these, normally I draw with like either ballpoint pen or like just regular mechanical pencil, but these ones I use like an actual like drawing pencil. I forgot which like hardness level I did. It was probably like 2B or HB or something like that. But yeah, just some drawings. This one is Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, and just a couple of swords and this like gate thing, which I think turned out really awesome. But yeah, this one is a drawing of when I went to go see a jazz concert with my friends. So I just drew like the stage, and it was like really nice. Denny's mug, my brother with a buzz cut, because he really wanted a buzz cut, and he's like, can you draw me what I would look like with one? So that's what I did, and he ended up liking it, and he ended up getting the buzz cut. So who needs AI art to generate an imagery with a different hairstyle? Just literally draw it yourself. Just a couple of more sketches, some armor, a bird. As you can tell, my skill is definitely starting to improve with drawing armor, so I'm quite proud of that. This one was kind of event drawing as well. It's kind of personal, but it's also very inspired by like Sailor Moon. Yeah. It's just like a sword in the middle and like a radiating woman. Ooh, I really love this page. Basically I like got an orange pen, and I was like, wow, I literally never draw with orange. Like I do when I, you know, color digitally. I feel like it's one of my main colors, like orange undertones, but like in traditional art I never use orange. So I was like, I'm gonna make an all orange spread. So that's exactly what I did. And as you can see, this is really when I started to develop my idea for like my OC world and the game that I want to make in the future, which is called Internal. I think there's more sketches later on towards the end of this, but yeah, so I kind of just like was getting really into like 60s and like sci-fi and just kind of wacky things. So there's just a lot going on here. Just wires, this like crazy looking thing, a 60s inspiration, cat. I don't know what's going on. This one is Francis, which is one of the main characters in the game. Random horrible math equations. Yeah, just a bunch of crazy wires and things like that. But I really love how this page turned out. I just think it's so fun and like makes me happy every time I turn to it. These were some sketches I did when I went to Zion, which is a national park in Utah, and we were just like sitting down at the end of the hike. It was like low-key really brutal, but it was like really worth it because it was beautiful. So I just sat down and just sketched like the waterfall area, some animals that I saw. Yeah, it was just like really nice. It was a really nice trip. This was just a quick like drawing I did at the beach when I went with my sister. And then this is when I started developing the design for the main character. Her name is Lane. As you can see, it definitely started a lot more like fantasy vibes, but I've kind of toned it down because I kind of want to make it more of a mix of like fantasy but also 60s and sci-fi, so it's kind of like just everything I love meshed into one. And I've developed the idea a lot more and like their final designs and things like that, but this is just kind of like, obviously I'm not going to ramble about it right now because I could just talk about it all day, but this is where like some initial design ideas that I had for her. This page I just really got into kind of drawing more of the characters. So here was another one of the initial designs of Lane. It looks a bit more similar to this now, but I think I removed her little what's it called, like gorget here. But again, like the 60s like baby doll silhouettes, like I really wanted to incorporate that as well. So you have Lane, and then this one is Eden. I really love her design as well. She looks like super 60s vibes. I love her so much. And here she is again. And then this one is Montgomery. So these are like the final sort of designs that I made for him, and I just think he looks so awesome. Like I just love really funky characters, and I think he's definitely my favorite. So yeah, that is Montgomery. What is this? Oh, this is a drawing that my little sister made. I think it's so cute, so I just keep it in here. Just literally random stuff. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I think I like showed my brother my wizard sketch, and then he was like, I'm gonna draw my own wizard. So he drew his own wizard, and it's like his power is fireball. So I think his is actually way better, and I think he wins. So yeah, I think it's really cool. And then just random stuff. This was a character that I was also gonna add, but I couldn't like really find a role for him, so it ended up just being just a random cool looking dude. So yeah. This page, another drawing of Montgomery hitting this really funky, awesome pose, and I was coming up with like different design ideas for his staff, and I ended up going with this, which is like kind of like the very typical like 60s Adam sort of design. And these were just little like kind of, I guess like thumbnail sketches of what like the in-game like displays would look like. So it's like there's different like battle scenes and like dialogue, frames, inventory, menus, things like that. So I had a lot of fun kind of drawing these. And this drawing of Chris being super cool, and this one I actually also ended up turning into an animation, and I'm quite proud of how it turned out because I'm really not used to animating anything at all. So I like stayed up until 5 a.m. doing that, and it was worth it. So I definitely want to practice more animation now that it's summer and I have a bit more time. And then Star Walker, of course. I really love this page as well. These are just a bunch of like pen drawings of various Algerine characters, and also Aerith for some reason is here. So yeah, I don't know, I just really love how it turned out, especially Blythe's like little coat here. I just made it like sort of swirly. And then Ronnie and Melania, so I don't know, I just really love how these turned out. It's so funny because I feel like I draw Melania so much, and then I don't have like an actual like completed drawing for her, which I need to do that. So this page, oh, I was developing Francis, which I already showed you earlier, but these were just like some things that I was experimenting with. I didn't really like how this turned out because he looks kind of like a douchebag. I don't know if that's just me, but I kind of wanted to go more with this. He looks like a Star Wars character. I don't know why, but he just gives me that vibe. So these are just some post-it note sketches of Francis and Lane, and then this like thing that says like people with OCs be like, I love my children, and it's a 30-year-old scraggly wizard man, which is very true. So yes. Okay, I think we're nearing towards the end here. This page, this was a picture on Pinterest that I just wanted to draw Wirt because he's the best, and then a vampire because I just love beautiful vampires. So I drew one. Okay, sorry for the very slight angle change. My phone died, and so I had to go charge it. But anyways, but yeah, as I was saying, this page, I just wanted to draw like a bunch of swirls, so that's what I did, and just make like a giant 2-page drawing. So I just drew this girl who has like petals as eyelashes. And it's kind of cool because you can kind of like tilt it and then her expression changes, so that was kind of an intentional little feature. This one is a portrait of Lane. I really love her hair. I think it's super cool, and I drew Lane's sword as well, although now I kind of altered it a little bit so it has like an atom going through like this part of the hilt here. I just think she's so awesome. And then this is one of like the first sort of rough sketches of the logo. It just says internal, and then like the T is like a sword. Although I have a different one where I like made it a lot cooler, and it has like an atom going through like the whole thing, and it just looks awesome. So I think I'm gonna go with the other one that I drew instead. Maybe I'll put like a picture of it here somewhere. But yes, this one is a little drawing of my little sister on a napkin. And then these are just like random ballpoint drawings, little fancy cat and just stuff. This was like another page just full of ballpoint drawings. This one is my cousin Andy, and I think it turned out so cute. We were at like a restaurant, and these are just some sketches of Des from Deltarune, like kind of how I would interpret her, and I just think she's so badass, and I can't wait for the day we like see her actual real design, because I just think like all the fan designs that everyone makes of her is like really cool. So I wanted to kind of make my own interpretation of it. These are just more another lame sketch. This guy, oh my god, I forgot his name, Nicholas, who is kind of like the mech character in the game. Actually, I think there was a sketch of him on this page. I didn't even point it out. Yeah, this one right here, kind of like the inspiration, it was just this sketch, and so I kind of based it off of that. And basically he makes different like mechanical sort of things, upgrade your weapons and whatnot. So he has like this really cool like prosthetic arm, and it's just really awesome. So I really like his design as well. I would definitely want to like, I'm kind of exploring different ideas for his outfit like digitally, so I definitely want to go back and keep exploring more of those. And then this like crazy looking angel armor thing, I don't know, it just looks, it's kind of crazy, but I really like how it turned out. This one is, I don't know what's going on here. I couldn't tell you. I think it was Francis. He was supposed to be looking at like this like circular computer or spherical. I like never even, I don't know what happened to it, but this one is like more drawings of Nicholas. And then a random dude. I don't know why, but I really love like just the random art style that I kind of drew here. It was very inspired by like Persona art as well. This one was another drawing that I never finished. It was just like, I think it was supposed to be like a person, like sort of a crucifixion, but like it's like a sword. And I definitely want to like go back and work on that a bit more, because I think it's kind of a cool idea. This one, we have like a little vampire cat couple, and then just like random doodles of like some willow trees. This dude, he's just like chill, like he's just a chill guy, and I was just drawing what I was feeling in the moment, and in the moment I was just feeling like a chill old guy, so that's what I drew. I don't know, I really like how it turned out, like the line art and stuff in this one. And the rest are just like random things. This is from like a story I was telling to like little kids from like this program thing. And then we have like, what is this, physics? Oh my god, that's atrocious. Oh, these are like random receipt drawings for my work. I guess this is Francis William II, and his alias is Norm Al Guy. And then these are his comrades. We have Hamilton, Winnonia Ryder, and Meowcom X. I don't know, this is what you do at work when you're bored. Another fairy sketch. As you can see, I love drawing fairies. That was kind of obvious from the sketchbook. More cats, fancy cats and cats in armor. And then this like cool armored girl. I think she turned out really awesome. So I kind of just stuck these in here, but I think here's like more random things. There's like this sketch of this like pretty looking prince I did on a napkin. I totally forgot this was in here. What is this from? BJ's. That's awesome. I don't know if there's any more drawings in here. But yeah, that was it for this sketchbook tour. I really hope that you guys enjoyed, and that maybe you got some inspiration for your own sketchbook, and just know that not every spread has to be perfect. Yes, in the future I definitely plan on making a lot more art related videos, as well as vlogs, and just literally anything else that comes to mind. So I really hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe if you want to see more. I'll put all my links below, as well as like my art Instagram and things like that if you guys want to check it out. That would be super mega awesome. I hope you all have a very, very lovely day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.